Hello, good afternoon, everyone. Welcome to this session. Today, I am going to share with you my lesson plan. In the first place, I am going to read the about the structure of my lesson plan. The design I have chosen is PPP: presentation, practice, and production. My lesson plan is for fifth grade with a duration of 2 hours. So let's start with the learning outcomes. Pragmatic. Number one. By the end of the lesson, the student will be able to use the present perfect tense will never to talk about their own experiences. For example, I have never been to Europe. Number two, the students can use the present perfect tense with never to ask about other people's experiences. For example, have you ever been to New York? Okay, so linguistic learning outcomes. Number one, the students can identify the present perfect with tense with never in spoken and written language. The student can form the present perfect tense with never currently way. The student can use the present tense with never in a variety of sentence structures. So, so let's start with my lesson plan. In the first place, we have the warm up activity, which consists of each student rolling a die. The die has the following sides: create a website, organize an online meeting, make a snowman, sing a ghost, eat something really strange. Depending on which phase falls, I will ask to the student a question using the present perfect. The student will answer the question with yes or no according to the experiences. The questions will be visible to the students in a poster on a poster. The purpose of this activity is to listen for the use of the present perfect and the use of have and ever in a question using the present perfect with never. This activity is to introduce students to the grammar focus of the day. Well, now let's go to the presentation of our lesson plan. It has a duration of 30 minutes. In this part, I will project a poster, excuse me, I will project a flashcard with some vocabulary, verbs, and keywords very important for this unit. Then I will show the poster with the structure and real examples of the present perfect. I will explain how to create sentences, affirmative sentences, negative sentences, and questions using ever and sentences using never. After that, we have our practice on the lesson plan with a duration of 35 minutes. Follow this, I will project some exercise. Students will practice how to form sentences with the present perfect. Students will be given a few minutes to solve the exercise, and then together we give answer to the exercise. Finally, students should copy the information in their notebooks. And we go to the production of our lesson plan with a duration of 40 minutes. It consists of a group work. I like group work. The students will create a poster with sentences using the grammar focus. Then they will socialize the poster with the whole class, and then they will work on a worksheet. At the end, I would like to tell you about my evaluation and assessment. For this lesson plan, I decided to apply the following evaluation rubric, which covers several unimportant aspects such as group work, creativity, and presentation of the poster, socialization, and worksheet presentation. In this way, I ensure that the students have achieved the learning outcomes set for this lesson. Okay, let's continue with my lesson plan. Besides that, I would like to share with you the resources for my lesson plan. And the following folder, you can find the resources. Um, so go to the next link. Okay. And the first place we have a picture about the okay. So okay, good. This is an example of a tie with the six sides. If something is strange, create a website, organize an online meeting, etc. And this is the poster with the questions for the War Up activity. Okay, let's continue. We have the evaluation rubric. I would like to show you the design evaluation rubric. We have a student's name, the aspects, creativity, and original at work, poster with sentences using the present perfect, sentences structure using present perfect, presence in a complete and organized way, the learning and practicing number one worksheet, group work, and socialization. There are the grades or the points: excellent, good, practice, load, and poor. So the next one, we have the flashcards mm, for presentation, for the presentation activity of my lesson plan. We have some vocabulary, keywords, and verbs for this unit. Charge a cell phone, create a website, create an avatar, do research, edit your work, make a video, organize an online meeting, share a link, share photos, visit another country, make a snowman, see a ghost, and eat something really strange. Okay, and this part we have the learning and practicing number one worksheet about the present perfect. We have some activities. Listen and complete the dialogues. Complete the dialogues with the next words: ever, haven't, have made, have never done. Activity number two, fill in the blanks with the present perfect. The students in this part should complete the blank with the correct form of the verb and has or have. Okay, we have the audio for this activity in the worksheet. And finally, we have the present perfect poster, the structure and a real example, the structure for negative sentence, the structure for questions using ever, contractions: have not is equal haven't, has not is equal hasn't, ever, the meaning of ever and the use, never, the meaning of never and the use, contractions, and we have a table with some verbs for explaining the use of the present, past, and past participle. With the present perfect, we use the past participle, the verb in past participle. Make, made is past participle for make is made, and so on. Okay, activities complete with have or has the blank space. So the students should complete the sentence we have or has, organize words and create sentences. Organize the words. Activities answer the questions. Have you ever been in Spain? The student should write the answer in their notebook and then make an speaking with the answer using the present perfect. Okay, this is all for the resource for my lesson plan. Thank you so much. Hello, good afternoon. Welcome again. In this final part, I am going to share with you some important points. Okay, in this part, we have some pictures about the work up activity. The next one are photos about the work group. You can see the students were organizing sentences using the present perfect. I think it's so important to promote the work group because the students can share different points of view, have fun, and learn. Besides that, I am going to share with you some important points or notes about the worksheet, the learning and practicing worksheet. Okay, it's so important and interesting to share practical exercises like listening and writing. It's so important to promote listening and writing skills. Thank you so much. This is all. Thank you for watching. See you until the next time. Goodbye.